discuss about a residential status of individual. Okay, how the individual can become residential status under Income Tax Act 1961. So here the residential status of individual is divided into two types: resident and not resident. Okay, resident and not resident. How the person became resident? Okay, he should satisfy basic conditions. Okay, income tax has given two basic conditions, and under that, if he satisfied one out of two basic conditions, then he became resident of India. Okay, he became a resident of India if he satisfied one basic condition out of two basic conditions. Okay, so here why the persons are became resident? Because of the technology changes, as per talent changes, and even the education are set up in outside the country. So the people are residing there and they are coming outside. People are coming into India also. So even the outside the people can also become a resident of individual if they satisfy one basic condition out of two basic conditions which has been given by the Income Tax Act 1961. What is first basic condition is the individual must stay 182 days or more in relevant previous 1 year. Okay, in relevant previous 1 year. What is previous year here? 14 to 15 is the previous year? Yes. This is the first basic condition. So you should satisfy at least 182 days or more in last previous year. Then that is first basic condition. If you satisfy, then become resident of India. Okay. Basic condition first one is 182 days or more in last previous year. And second basic condition, he should be 60 days out of 1 year. Means 60 days in last year. He should be 60 days and plus 365 days out of 4 years. Okay, out of 4 previous years. Okay, the second basic condition is he should be 60 days out of 1 year and 365 days out of 4 previous years. What are 4 previous years? 14 to 15. 14 to 15 is already over. 13 to 14, 12 to 13, 11 to 12, 10 to 11. These are the 4 previous years. So these are the two basic conditions. If he satisfied one basic condition, then he became resident of individual in India. This is applicable only in India, not anywhere else. So, and if he satisfied one basic condition out of two, then he became resident of India. Then it was categorized into two types, another two types. First one is ordinary resident, not ordinary resident. Okay, two types. One is ordinary, not ordinary resident. Okay, ordinary resident. How the person became ordinary resident? If he satisfied one basic condition out of two, he became resident. Okay, and next one is he should be ordinary resident of India. Then he must satisfy two additional conditions, not one. Two additional conditions that as per Income Tax has given 1961. Two additional conditions. If he satisfied, then he became resident and ordinary resident of India. If he satisfied only one additional condition, then he will not become ordinary resident. Then he became resident, not ordinary resident of India. If he satisfied only one additional condition, he must satisfy two additional conditions. What are two additional conditions is he must be staying in India 2 out of 10 years. Okay, 2 years out of 10 previous years. What are 10 previous years? 14 to 15, 13 to 14, 12 to 13, 11 to 12. These are the 10 previous years. Then that is the first additional condition is satisfied. The second additional condition is it should be 730 days out of 7 years. In this 7 years only we should take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till here. Till here is the 7 years. So he must say 730 days out of 7 years. Then he became resident and ordinary resident. If he is not satisfying any one condition, then he will not become ordinary resident. He became not ordinary resident. If he satisfied even basic conditions 1, then he satisfied only additional condition 1, then he became resident, not ordinary resident. If he satisfied 2 additional conditions, then he became resident and ordinary resident of India. So by listening this explanation where you can write on your own, which is very important in taxation for 10 marks, and they'll be asking for the 5 marks also. Okay, thank you.